once more into the bilge. So again, I did the job and didn't actually film it, but anyway, that's what you get on the big job. Today we've been wiring up these bilge switches, which should be a reasonably easy job, except that you've got to find and rerun the wires and all of that, which is why all of this has been pulled up as I've been tracing wires and all the rest of it. But anyway, we got all that done, or at least we've got the automatic side done. Haven't got the manual side because we need some more proper wire for that. Anyway, so we'll pop downstairs and see what the go is. So the bilge pumps are down there. Running the little bilge pump, the main bilge pump, that was fairly easy. The wire goes around the back of there, through that hole in the back corner on the right hand side, up through the bilge, up through the steering gear, behind all of that stuff, and up over the helm. The big bilge, the wire was running off and I couldn't find a master switch for it. None of the switches on the circuits on the old switchboard works, or at least was showing what we want. So I traced it round through here. I'll get a bit of light in there. So round through there, and then it went up. And it turned out that the power for the big bilge pump was coming off the supply for the gas solenoid, and I don't know whether that's got a master switch for it as well. So that might be coming straight off the battery, which we might have to sort. By the time I found that, because of course you've got to empty all the cupboards and work out where everything is and all the rest of it, and go caving in here and all of that. But eventually we got it all wired. Lots of storage on this, mate, that's for sure. If you can get at it. I think that's it for now. Oh, that's got to go back on. Needs a bit of a vacuum in there as well, but never mind. Move you back a bit. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Alright, well, there's the pump sitting upside down, and we're going to have to undo all these zip ties. Oh, look at that, wire straight into there. Oh, that's not so bad. I might just take them off then, pull all that out, change it over, and see how we go. Well, there's the old pump, and there's the new, and as is always the way, we need a different size pipe. Well, this one wasn't ever going to go anywhere. We said it was tripping out all the time, but she's seized rock solid. There's the pump, in and wired up as far as that little bus bar in there behind the fuel thing, that fuel bowl that doesn't look particularly clean. Anyway, deal with that later. trying to deal with other wires here. This one here, for some reason, has little twisty things on it that then it goes around this wire loom and then all the way back to there for some reason. This part here was just rubbing against the alternator, which is probably not the best thing for it. So I've temporarily tied them back to there so we won't make contact with anything. And then I noticed air intake, and it had a filter on it like this one here. So that's the filter, but that's the little hole that the motor's trying to draw all that air in through a little hole. And from what I've been told, diesels like to breathe, so it's a bit silly. It'd run a lot better with a different filter system on it. I don't know if this come new, whether it is just a genuine thing, but it all looks pretty old and manky. Wires are in. I can't fire it up yet because these switches that we bought came with fuses, and we wanted circuit breakers in them, but they had 3 switches and they only had 2 circuit breakers. So the little galley pump and the big galley pump, they're okay, but the bilge for the engine room here, we'll get another one of them in a couple of days, so that's as far as I can go on that. 4 o'clock now, so I think what I'll do before I put the sole plates back down and turn the workshop back into a living room. Oh, look at that, 8 bells. Is I'll take both of these filters off because they're really dirty, and I'll wash them in petrol, clean them up a little bit and see how they look. 5 o'clock, too dark down here, so that's all I can be bothered doing today.